My name's Bobby, and I am a musician and currently a stay-at-home parent in New York. My phobia was of spiders and also most other bugs. It was pretty severe, and I've had it since, at least I was a teenager. I used to go into an irrational panic. I would fear for my physical safety. I would become even kind of a danger to other people because I would be acting out of fear. So I could find myself running into other people or shoving people out of the way in order to move away from a bug or a spider. Even every time I entered a room, I was always aware and looking at the corners in the ceiling and any kind of maybe some darker places on the floor, because those are places that I knew that bugs or spiders could potentially be. Every family member that's close to me, every best friend and every partner I've ever had has always had to be the person to remove bugs from a room. So I was really desperate for a change, and I went to YouTube and I found some videos of how different people have navigated phobias of bugs and spiders. I found some videos of Christopher on there, and for whatever reason, I think the method and maybe just Christopher's personality and the calmness resonated with me. I reached out to Christopher. I didn't know what to expect. I'm in a different country. I didn't know if it was gonna, if Christopher could do it through video, and it turns out that he could. And yeah, I was excited to get started working on it. I may have been a little skeptical, but I was at a place that I was really willing to try anything. And also, I'll say that I don't think I knew that much about this kind of therapy, and so you only kind of know what you're exposed to, in TV and media, and I think that is a complete inaccurate depiction of at least my work with Christopher. Any therapy that's remotely in the realm of some kind of hypnotherapy, putting myself, getting my body and brain into this state of this zombie-like state where I had completely no idea of anything that was going on. The concept of that is actually is a little bit scary, to kind of have somebody else in complete control, and that is nothing like my work with Christopher. It was getting myself in a calm, safe place mentally to allow Christopher to kind of extract information and kind of look at the way that my brain was wired, and then help me find ways to really rewire these connections and undo some past trauma related to insects and bugs. After working with Christopher, it's night and day. I know that sounds overly dramatic, but I felt like something had changed, and I wanted to see if something had changed. And I went to a park, and I found a spider that you hear in the States we call daddy long legs, which was pretty high up there on my list of bugs that I feared, because they're just really big. I put my hand out and let this spider crawl on me, crawl on my hand, crawl on my arm, and the whole time I remember kind of almost laughing hysterically, because it just felt so unbelievable. I was waiting for that switch to flip that used to flip. There was something in my body that would flip, and I would go into a panic, freak out, need to survive mode. And that it just never flipped. I was never triggered. And it was a very wild experience and extremely freeing. I literally am now the person in my house that takes the spiders and insects outside, many times in my hand. I have a bug book. I read about different kinds of bugs. I mean, that wasn't something I was shooting for. It's unbelievable. The only thing I'm kicking myself for is not getting in touch with Christopher sooner than I did. To anybody thinking of working with Christopher, and I've already recommended to several of my friends, I would say over and over and over, do it. Honestly, like, if people want to reach out to me, they can, because this has been extremely freeing for me. I mean, extremely freeing.